Let's have a look at a question now that involves the use of algebraic fractions. 3 people work on a task. Individually, person A completes the task in 3 hours, person B takes 5 hours, and person C takes 7 hours. How long would it take all 3 people to complete the task working together? So at this point, I would invite you to just pause the video, give it a go, see what you come up with. Unpause the video, have a look at the work solution and see if it matches what you got. Now, there's more than one way of doing a question like this or solving a question like this. So anyways, press pause, see how you go, unpause, and we'll go through the solution. All right, we're back. Let's have a look at person A just on their own. So if person A completes a task in 3 hours, we need to be thinking about what fraction of the task is completed in 1 hour. Because I think that'll kind of unravel it, wouldn't it? And then we'll sort of think about person B and C. We'll add that all to the mix and see how much of the task is completed in 1 hour. All right, so again, it's also an application of rates as well. So let's have a look at person A. Okay, so person A completes a task in 3 hours. So what we can say is that it's 3 hours per task, or per one task, or one of these tasks. So we want those tasks per hour. That makes a bit more sense. You'll see why this is going to make sense. So we don't want hours as the first term in the rate, we want it as the second term. So that's really, right, one task per 3 hours, dividing both terms of the rate by 3, that gives us 1/3 of the task per hour. So, and that makes sense. If person A takes 3 hours to complete a task, in 1 hour, they would have completed 1/3 of the task. In 2 hours, 2/3 of the task. In 3 hours, obviously 3/3, 1/2, the task is complete. So likewise, we could look at person B and person C in the same way. So altogether, okay, how much of the task is completed in 1 hour? We've got person A's contribution. Person B takes 5 hours, so they'd complete 1/5 of the task in 1 hour. And then person C is 7 hours, right? And that's all per hour. I might just write it in full so you can see what I'm doing here. Okay. So let's see, let's add these 3 fractions together, and it's just easier just to use the calculator. Okay, so 1/3 plus 1/5 plus 1/7, and we get 71 on 105. Okay, so that equals, right, tasks, or of the task per hour. Okay, but we want one whole task, don't we? So moving on from there, I'm actually just use a different color, so it's starting to get a bit busy on the board here. Okay, but we want one task. So what we're going to do is we're going to divide both terms, okay, of this rate by 71 on 105. Now, if it's the second term just says hour, it actually means per 1 hour. Okay, so 71 on 105 divided by 71 on 105, that gives us one task per 1 divided by 71 on 105. So it's basically taking the reciprocal of that. So it's 105 on 71 hours. Okay. Okay, if you want, I'll just show you here. 1 divided by, previous answer, 105 on 71 of an hour. If we multiply that by 60, okay, we get 88 minutes, or 88.73 minutes. Okay, so that equals 88.73 minutes for all 3 people to complete this one task working together.